Hey everyone, I'm Fantasy Dancer and welcome to the very first episode of our Mocktails series. Now Mocktails really just a fancy name for a non-alcoholic drink, but they're great for people like my niece, who's 9, who can't really have the grown-up drinks yet. So this series is dedicated to her. We're going to be starting with the mocktail I'm calling the Fantasy Sunset. It involves pineapple juice, orange juice, and Rose's grenadine. You want to use Rose's specifically because it's a little bit heavier than real grenadine, which is actual pomegranate syrup. This is mostly food coloring and sugar, if we're being honest, but it does sink to the bottom of the glass really nicely and it'll give us that beautiful color we're going for. You'll need a couple other things though, like a jigger or another measuring tool, a spoon, a tall glass with some ice, and a shaker, also with ice. The straw is optional. We're going to start with measuring out ounce and a half of pineapple juice. And then we want 3 ounces of orange juice. Now freshly squeezed is normally a little bit better just because it's not quite as sweet as the carton juice, but you use whatever is in season, right? So yeah, 3 ounces of this. Here we go. Put that to the side. So now I spilled a little bit on my shaker there, but that's okay. Give it a tap, and let's shake her up. That gets really cold. So you want to strain that into your tall glass. And then try and get as much foam out as you can without getting any of that extra ice. There we go. Just like that. So as you can see, we already have a nice rim of foam across the top. That's what we're going for. And the last thing we need is the grenadine. So this one is a little bit more tricky. You want about half an ounce, give or take. It's kind of approximate. You want to base it about how big the base of your glass is. But you take the spoon, pop it in your drink, pass the foam, and just slowly pour. Slowly, so it sinks to the bottom, or down the side of the glass. There we go. Okay, so to garnish it today, I just have regular old orange slice. In my opinion, a blood orange or a Cara orange would be preferable because it brings out that really nice pink color again. But, you know, not in season here, so. There we go. I'll add my straw. And that is our Fantasy Sunset. If you are drinking it with a straw though, be warned, you want to stir it first or your first sip is going to be straight grenadine. So we'll actually pop that out for a second. Give a little stir. You'll still maintain some of that gradient of color, but it won't be as dramatic. Pop that back on. And it's ready to try. It is kind of sweet, but still very refreshing. The pineapple juice helps to keep it nice and light, but the sweetness is mostly coming from the grenadine here. But it'll get kind of less sweet as you go, as you kind of lose the grenadine throughout the drink. But honestly, I'd probably have this for breakfast as part of, you know, bacon and eggs or something like that. Well, I hope you like this video and enjoy the drink. Subscribe if you want to follow along with our Mocktails series, and we'll see you next time.